Yo, what's up guys, my name's BearTheBoff, or Bear, whatever you call me, and before I start today's video, I really want to apologise as to why I haven't been uploading recently. I think it's been about a month now since I last uploaded, and I really don't know why. It's not that I've been lazy or anything, or I just couldn't be arsed. I've had 2 videos ready to upload for a while now, I just haven't got into doing it, and I really don't know why. I would say like, oh, I've been busy with things, which I have been doing some things, but I've still had time, so I'm not going to use that as an excuse. But I really am trying to push back into it again now, and going to try and get everything sorted out and try and work on things. But on to the topic of the video. As you've probably guessed from the title, this video I'm going to be talking about the delay of Final Fantasy 15 and my opinions on it, my thoughts, and everything that's going on about it basically. Now, if you don't know what's gone on, for the past, I'd say about a week now, there's been rumours going around saying that Final Fantasy 15 was being delayed from the 30th of September to the 29th of November. Now, when I first heard about these rumours, I was like, nah, complete bullshit, and companies are just trying to get people to start thinking about the game before it's even out, and that companies were basically trying to shit on the game. Well, it turns out I was wrong. There was a video released on the Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channel the day of recording this, involving Hajime Tabata. Now I really hope I haven't butchered his name. I think I did a good job, but if I did completely butcher the name, I apologise. But he's the director of Final Fantasy 15. Now he basically was saying in this video that these rumours are true and that the game is being delayed from the 30th of September to the 29th. He goes on to say that the master version of the game was completed the other day. The master version being the game you would expect to get on the disc on the 30th of September. But he says him and his team didn't feel like it met the highest possible quality that they could achieve. He also says that the game would have involved a day one patch that not everyone could have been able to get, because for an update like a day one patch you need internet access, and believe it or not everyone has access to the internet. It's sad, it's the sad truth, not everyone does have access to the internet. And he says that this day one patch had a substantial amount of content, which if some players weren't able to access, it would be a big chunk of the game that they were missing out of and a big part of the experience. And he also said that with these things in mind, if him and his team were to release the game on the original date, they said him and his team would regret it, and they wouldn't want to sit with this feeling of regret. Now the 29th of November version will have the day one patch on as well as more, so there will be no day one patch. It would have already been put onto the game, and I think that's great. I do. Now there are a lot of people sharing a lot of different opinions about what have gone on social media, on comments on YouTube videos, on a bunch of different platforms. But what it comes down to is there are people that are either 1, annoyed as fuck, 2, couldn't care less, or 3, happy to see it happen. And when I mean happy to see it happen, I don't mean like, yes, it's getting a delay, fuck you guys. I mean properly like they're happy that it's happening because they think the end result they think the end result of the game is gonna be better. Now I'm not gonna say I'm on the fence about this, because that's what pretty much everyone's gonna fucking say. They're gonna say, oh, I don't believe this, I don't believe that. I'm not saying that. I do support one side more than the other, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not saying I'm entirely on one side or the other. I'm not saying like I'm entirely on that side, which sounds stupid and it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but let me explain. I understand all sides of what people are saying. I understand what everyone's feeling about the recent news, and I can see why people are reacting in certain ways. But my opinion about this is still quite towards one side more than the others, and I'll get into that later when I talk about my overall opinion. Now, one thing I have to straight away say is people are over-exaggerating this so fucking much. The main thing I see so many people saying is, oh, it's been in development for 10 years and you need more time, why do you need more time, blah blah blah. This statement is complete bullshit. Yes, a trailer for Versus 13, which later became 15, was released in 2006, which happens to be 10 years ago. However, this does not mean that they have been working on it since then. Now, anyone that thinks this, I don't know what to say, because I just don't know what to say. First off, the fact they changed the name from Versus 13 to 15 clearly shows that the project they started got left for a long time for unknown reasons, which they later returned to become the FF15 project. Not only this, but I'm pretty sure there are a few differences from what was shown back then to what we have now, relating to some of the characters and other parts of the game. I can't remember off the top of my head. So saying that the game has been developed for 10 years and all this, it's complete bullshit. It's not true, and isn't the case. As well as this, there are a lot of people going completely over the top about it, which is completely unnecessary. Like, it's 2 months. It's 2 months. It's not like they're saying, oh, early 2017. No, it's 2 months. And this is the only time they have delayed this. They set a date which they felt like they could aspire to and they felt they could meet. Unfortunately, they need a little more time. But do you know what? In fact, though they did meet the date, they have the master game ready, which shows they met the date. But they want more time to give us even more and to make the experience for every single player the best it can be, and not just players with an internet connection. And to me, that's awesome. That is amazing. The fact that they're going out their way to do this just shows why I adore Square Enix so much and am so passionate about their games. Because, let's be serious, a lot of companies would just be like, no, do you know what, day one patch, we don't give a shit. Day one patch, have this, day one patch. People can't do it, we don't care. And a lot of companies are just raking the money. You know, they've got the sales, they've got their money into their pockets. Why do they care? But Square Enix, they care about their game. They are passionate about the games they create, and they are passionate about their fans, and that is why they've done this. And a lot of people will say like, oh, a lot of companies you can tell are passionate about games and all this, but especially nowadays, you can tell when a game has had passion behind it. And when a game has had, oh, we want to earn money behind it, you can tell the difference. It's so obvious nowadays with all the stuff going on with microtransactions, with everything else. You can tell which games have passion and like dreams put into them, and what games don't. It's easy to tell. Now, I've also seen a lot of people saying they're taking more time to polish the game is the typical excuse to defend the game. Oh, you're just saying that to defend it. You're just saying that to make excuses. And I guess you could say that about me, what I've said, but it's the truth. It's not an excuse, it's the truth. If anyone wants to go, if these people want to go and watch these videos and read into it, they will see the reasoning behind it and what people are saying about, you know, they're taking more time to polish the game and make everything as best it can be, is the truth. If you guys want to look into it, I'll put a few links to some web pages in the bottom talking about it and everything, and you guys can look into it more. There's a bit more surrounding it and everything, but I just want to give you guys an overall idea of what has been going on, what's been said, and in general what I think. And in conclusion, guys, if you haven't guessed by now, my opinion is this is actually an awesome thing. Yes, it is a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little annoying, but that's only because of me, and I'm guessing everyone else that's annoyed. We're so excited to play this game, and now we have to wait longer. It's annoying. But that's a natural reaction. When there's a game coming out that we want to play and it gets delayed and we have to wait longer to play it, it's natural to feel annoyed, and that is how a lot of people are feeling, I'm guessing. But I feel like the reasons that Square have given us for this delay are completely justified, and I feel like if people look into it and people watch videos and people try and understand from their standpoint why they're doing this, I think people will realise that it's for the good. It's for the better. It's for a good cause. They want everyone that plays this game to experience the full game, and not just people that, you know, have internet connection, and just people that would be able to get the additional stuff because of their internet connection. Because from what it sounds like this day one patch had a lot of stuff on it, and if people couldn't access that, they didn't want that to be how the game was. That they just didn't. So I feel that the reason they've given us are completely justified, and if people look into it, they'll realise why they've done it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I really just wanted to share with you guys what I thought about everything that's gone on, and you guys share with me in the comments what you feel about what's going on. Like I said, this is my opinion. A lot of people are going to have different opinions. A lot of people can be like, fuck him, or a lot of people are going to be like, this is annoying, or that's annoying, and it's completely natural. A lot of people are going to have different opinions, and the fact that some people disagree with my opinion, or I disagree with opinions, is completely fine. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, guys, I'll catch you next one.